Welcome, beautiful people, welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video, and in today's video we are having a preview. Now we'll be facing Nottingham Forest tomorrow, and of course we have just come back from a win, and as Chelsea fans you'd expect us to at least be in a jolly mood. But as we know, the season is almost over and so many things have been happening in Chelsea, as I mentioned in my previous video, from the owners to the management to the staffs to the players. It has just been haywire. So in terms of this game tomorrow, what are my expectations? Who do I expect to see starting? I mean, of course there has been some news that has been dropped today, so I'll be diving into it. Of course I'll be diving into a bit of the women's team news, and I hope you guys will be interested to see that. So if you're interested and you like what you see, please make sure you watch the video till the end, and don't forget to like the video. Please like the video, it really helps me a lot. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So I'll jump right into it now. I'll start with the Chelsea news. Of course, in terms of the women's team, I think I have to start on a high note. Now we'll be facing Manchester United in terms of the FA Cup final, and I'm excited to see this. It's gonna be on Sunday, it's gonna be in the Wembley Stadium, and I can't wait to see what the girls do. I hope they're able to bag this cup, and this will just be another boost for me, because you know what, the men's team is just disappointing, and I have to look for the positives in my squad. And we as Chelsea, the pride of London is always blue. It will always be forever blue. It doesn't matter whether we're going through ups and downs, we will forever be the champions of Europe. So in terms of the women's club, I'm excited to see that game. Of course they're coming from a win, although in the Super League, in the Women's Super League, they're currently ranked second, but they have a game ahead of Manchester United women's team. So if they're able to go up, that will be definitely, you know, because we'll be able to win the Women's Super League, and we're still in the run for the Champions League. I mean, the men should take some notes from the women's club. Let them know what they're doing, let them exchange notes, because what the women are doing is clearly working, and what the men are doing is working sometimes. Actually, for the most part, it's losses and draws, and maybe once in a while, maybe if there's a bit of sun, it's a win. So we're coming from a win, and I hope we are able to have a positive attitude, the right mentality. I hope we're able to pick the right players, although we have some players who are out due to injury. I'll be getting into that. So let's jump right into the Chelsea news in terms of the men's team. So in terms of the contract issue, I think this was one of the major issues that affected Chelsea in terms of the club, because there's so many contracts that were hanging about, and some players will just be on the bench. They're not getting any game time. The likes of Bopposound, I think Mendy also was out for a while, although they were saying it's a shoulder injury. I just felt like, I don't know, for some reason that we were not seeing Mendy at all, although Kepa was trying to step up, but he was just not fitting the bill. So in terms of the team that I'm expected to see tomorrow, we don't have anything to lose anymore. 4 more games remaining, and we're almost coming to the end of the season. More signings will be coming, contract issues will be coming. So in terms of the contract issues, as I mentioned, let me jump right into it. So first of all, we'll start with João Felix. Now in terms of João Felix, now with 13 appearances and 813 minutes played, 3 goals, while he has moved from Atletico Madrid mid-January, he has impressed the board. So in terms of the board, of course the board has mentioned that they are happy with his performances, and according to Fabrizio Romano, we have seen how he has played in the field. So might we be seeing João Felix staying for the next season? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd really love to interact with you guys. I am super happy to be back, and thank you for the warm welcome. Like my previous video if you haven't, and let's jump right to the next player. Now in terms of Aubameyang was a player that was signed by Thomas Tuchel. He was very excited when he came, and I really feel bad for the player, to be honest. He has not been getting any game time, and if he's getting game time, it's so little. As the number 9, I thought would make the most out of it, but I guess in terms of Graham Potter, something was off about their relationship, hence why he was not starting. But in terms of Lampard, perhaps he'll give him some game time, but in terms of him staying in Chelsea, the possibilities are looking low. So in terms of Aubameyang, with such little game time this season, Atletico Madrid are keeping an eye on the player, and we also know Barcelona are interested. said. So it will be interesting to see what Aubameyang chooses to do. I mean, if I were him, I would honestly leave, because hey, if I'm not getting the play time, but hey, if you just want to stay for the money, why not? Depends on what your goal or interest is. And that's why I posed the question in the beginning of the video: were these players, due to the contract issues, playing rubbish, or what was the issue? Because this season was a difficult season. But you know what? We're gonna bounce back. If we're actually going to sign Pochettino with his record, although he has not been able to have a very good track record, i.e. when he was in Tottenham, we were still able to beat him under Conte. I'd like to see a more experienced coach, someone who can be able to manage all these egos, all these talents, and perhaps give him a chance. Maybe work throughout the preseason, learn how to interact the chemistry with the players, and know how to work with the team. Because we as a Chelsea team, we have elite players. Everybody knows this. We have the best right wing back. We have some of the best midfielders. We bought the most expensive midfielder in history. Come on, we can do this, Chelsea. We can do this. So in terms of the contract, as I finish off, now in terms of the manager wise, Chelsea are around 85 to 95% in the stage of the process. Final details with Poch, and then the deal should be completed in the next days. Of course, this is from Fabrizio Romano, and the news, of course, has been stale for a long time. I think I have a hunch that Frank Lampard, as a caretaker, as a caretaker of Chelsea, he might see us to the end of the season. And as I said, it was nice of him to come, but I feel like at this point it's just out of pity. I don't feel like he wants to have the mentality of winning. Of course, he mentioned in the press conference that when you come from a win, you will be expecting another win, but it's not that easy, and I know it's not that easy. So in terms of this game, Nottingham Forest, first of all, they are fighting to get out of the relegation. Of course, we are in the bottom half of the Premier League table. We are currently at 11th with 42 points, and the team above us is Fulham with 48 points. So we really need to win all the games that are remaining. I mean, it's just 4 games. Come on, for crying out loud, that's the least we can do. No mention. So might we be seeing Pochettino by the end of this season? I don't know. Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd really like to hear from you. And as a finish off, also, I thought I should mention about Kovacic. Kovacic has a concrete possibility of leaving Chelsea, according to Fabrizio Romano. And I keep saying this, I keep mentioning this. We cannot lose an experienced player like Kovacic. He is a gem, and once we lose him, we will regret. I am saying this out loud. If we lose Kovacic, we will regret. Let us not lose this player, and let us work on this contract as much as possible. If we're going to be replacing him, okay, fine and good, but at the same time, I think we're going to be missing out on the player. He's still at his peak. He's still playing well. I don't think we should lose guard the player, and we should make sure that we have a bit of experience as much as we're trying to create a squad that can be grown over time. I'd like to see that. Now also, as a finish off in terms of the transfer news, or in terms of the contract news, now according to some reports, Lewis Hall was called up to the England under-20 squad for the World Cup, but Chelsea blocked him from joining. He has been promised to play in the first team as soon as next week. So also in the press conference, Frank Lampard mentioned that Lewis Hall has a possibility of starting in this game, although this game is going to be a tough one because Nottingham Forest are known for their set pieces, they're known for their counter-attacks, so this is going to be a tough game. They're fighting the relegation. We just want to win as many games as possible because we're out of all the competitions, and right now it's just vibes and inshallah. So in terms of my expectations for the game tomorrow, of course we have some players out on injury. Now the list is long, so I'll just go through it very quickly. Ben Chilwell is out with a hamstring injury. Reece James is out. Cucurella is out. Koulibaly is out. Mason Mount is out, and we also have Broja who is out. So we have quite some players who are out, but in this game we'll have to maximize the players that we have. If you have to call some under 22 players or under 20 players squad to come and join us, i.e. Lewis Hall, he might be playing this game. So this is my predicted starting 11 against Nottingham Forest. I think Mendy should start in this game. He's not been playing a lot. Mendy's an elite goalkeeper, but sometimes he lets us down. I hope he's able to be mentally in the game and be able to produce results. Let us maintain a clean sheet for once, yeah? At least let us maintain a clean sheet. Make my weekend, Chelsea. It has been a long time, you know. Please, for crying out loud. So, in terms of my starting 11, of course, the preferred starting 11 of Frank Lampard, the formation is 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1. So, I'll be going with the 4-3-3 once again. I'll be going with Azpilicueta at the pivot of the centre back. I'll be having Thiago Silva and Badia Schiller. Then at the other end, I'll be having Trevor Chalobah. Then in terms of the midfield, now this is where we have a bit of players, and I hope we can maximize and not overthink it and make the most of it. Now Lewis Hall has been promised a spot as early as this weekend. Might he be starting or will he be in the substitutions? We are having a lack of right wing backs and left wing backs, so we have to maximize the midfield. Now N'Golo Kante is someone I feel that will be very strong in this game, and he is in the game with the likes of the pairing of Kovacic or Conor Gallagher, but Kovacic will be more suited for me. I'll be going with Kovacic and N'Golo Kante in the midfield. Then I'll be having Madueke. Then in terms of the front three, I'll be having Felix, Sterling, and Kai Havertz. Now, in terms of the game tomorrow, my expectations will not be high because you know what? Chelsea will not break my heart. I stand with Chelsea through thick and thin, but you guys have to step up. We just have 4 more games remaining. Can we at least go to the top half of the Premier League table? At least. It's so embarrassing as it is. Are you not embarrassed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? As Nella Rose would put it. But in terms of Chelsea, we have to stick with the team. I hope the men's team can get some notes from the women's team. I don't know whether they've been interact, but they are just doing phenomenally, and hopefully we're able to just maintain wins for the next game. That would just make my season. And as much as we're in the bottom half, hey, this is a new management. I'm giving them a benefit of doubt. Maybe if Poch comes and he's able to integrate the team, he's able to make sure that the team works together with great chemistry and make use of the new players, make use of the new talent, make use of the experienced players too, because they have something to offer. So I am expecting a good game tomorrow. We'll be playing at home. We have not had many wins at home. It has been very bad, but I hope this one will be a good one. So fingers crossed. But in terms of tomorrow's game, can you maintain a clean sheet? I don't know. I don't think so, because Nottingham Forest, as I said, will be struggling really hard to make sure that they did not go to the relegation. They're currently, I think, 16th. It does not fall for their tricks. So in terms of my score prediction, I'll be predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Hopefully we're able to win this game, and I am hoping, fingers crossed, we win this game. So that would be my preview. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Share it with your family and friends, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it on TikTok, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and bye guys.